Welcome to the channel, Excellantz'The, where we strive for excellence. We strive to be one better than what we were yesterday. Why? Because we got to be all we can be. And if all you can do is all you can do. Now, the control in this world, y'all see who controlling this world, right? The inorganic ones that are controlling this world. But why are y'all letting them? Why are y'all continuing to let these inorganic ones control you and tell you what to do? Right? See, the first thing you have to do to put a stop to all this madness that's going on is everybody go withdraw your money out the banks. Go withdraw your money. Go get your money out the bank. Wall Street, no, put a wall on your street. Go get your money out the bank. Can't you do your own banking? Can you govern yourself? Learn to keep your own money. Learn to govern yourself. Learn to buy what you can afford. You get your money, you can save it up. You know how to put it in a safe place. That's what they got safes for. But as long as you give somebody else your money to control you, wow. How could you constantly put your money in a bank, then go to that bank and tell them to give you a loan, to loan you your own money back with interest? If y'all don't wake up and see how this system is set up, this is not a way to run a country, a way to run a land, or anything. America has been set up on cooperation, how to run a business. Everything consists of business and making money. You can't even drive down the street without a money-making car pulling up behind you. I don't care if it's a parking meter, a police car, state trooper, marshal, somebody. And they just there to tax you. Just to extort money out of you. That's all. If you look at the whole system that is set up in this United States of America, it's set up to it's set up to extort you out of money. It's just set up to take your money and to keep you in their pocket. Get out of their pocket. I ain't never, ever went along with the concept of a person giving a grown man or woman, these are grown-ups that should have grown up, give me a job, and you say this is a predominant job that I could take care of my family on. So I should not need the support of no one. So when I get ready to buy me a house, I should be able to buy me a house. There should never, ever be a such thing of a 30-year mortgage. Mortgage? Who in the fuck is mortgage? Who is Morgan getting this shit? And why the fuck would I want to go finance a car? If you got $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and you done saved it up, ain't you got sense enough to know that that's what you can afford? See, you never looked or even had the mindset to see, let me just look and see what my money can buy without me begging somebody for a little bit more. I couldn't see myself going to nobody begging them. please, I worked hard enough. Can you please give me a little bit more money so I can buy a car? I'll pay for it. I'll give you so much a month. Okay, well, wait a minute. We'll do this. I'll do this under one condition. You guarantee me you will buy a car every year? If I give you this A plan, B plan, C plan, or whatever, I'm going to come up with a plan. Because I got to keep your money coming back. If you work for Fords, you better buy a Ford. And you better keep your money going back into Fords. So you making Ford family rich. See, that's the Ford family. See, they ain't got shit to do with your family. See, intelligent people came to this earth to take the family curses away. We are the chosen ones, the golden childs. We came to break those family generational curses. See, a lot of our families have dwelled in poverty. Why? Because you have been brainwashed not to listen to your family member that comes to give you the guidance and the direction to come up out of that rut. So now you want to deny them and beat them down and hate on them because they have the knowledge and the wisdom, and you don't have the knowledge and the wisdom to follow. But they can come up with all the ideals. See, that's what's called working together in unity. When you get a bunch of people to work together in unity, you got an electrician, you got a plumber, and you got a carpenter. And y'all build a house. The carpenter don't worry about what the plumber can do, and the plumber is not worrying about what the electrician can do. They are all just doing their work. See, great people talk about the ideals that they can have and merge together and see what they can build. Useless people, they sit back and talk about people and talk about people and talk about people and see what kind of people's ideals they can tear down. Because them are useless babbles of the day. They rise like bottles on the water and sink whenever they get full of bullshit. So you know they full of shit. So the useless babbles of the day, you stay away. That's why they call it using the tools in the workshop of the mind. Sometimes you have to use them scissors, them shears, and just, cut them off. I mean, sometimes you gotta cut their head off. That's what sometimes you gotta just behead them. Put them in a guillotine. See, when you are a useless babble of the day and you have no positive energy or nothing good to say about no one, no positive mindsets, and you just full of hell, your head going in a guillotine. You putting it in there, just waiting on somebody to pull a rope. And ain't nobody gonna pull a rope because you dumb enough to stay there with your head in it long enough for the rope to wear out on its own. So we gonna let you just wear yourself out till that blade just fall right down and chop that head off. See, you got to stay in purity. See, first you got to have a pure heart in order to gain love. Leader for the 5 highest principles that's known to man. Let everybody exercise their 5 senses who is able to do so. Your 5 senses is your 5 senses within. You got 5 senses on the outside. You know your smell, your touch, your hearing, your seeing. You know your 5 senses. Your taste, But you got 5 senses within the spirit of a man. that creates, see, it starts here: love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. That's a 5-point star. Do you know what a star represents? A star represents unconditional love. Someone who has love, truth, peace, freedom out front. And when those principles are violated, justice then must take its course. See, a lot of times justice must take its course. See, that's why they say karma's a bitch. And you will get your just deeds for your unjust deeds. And the way you think is coming back on you. Remember, your thoughts is the cause of it all, but yet they have no cause. Because there's no cause for you to think in the law. See, once you raise your thoughts to infinite wisdom, you see in the omnipotence of man, which is the truth, the all of all, the love, the harmony, the peace, the eternal happiness, the eternal life evolve within each and every last one of us. But you have to make that evolve by creating that type of energy. See, if you create a type of energy for eternal happiness and eternal life, you're gonna have it. A lot of people don't like me because I generate that energy of love and peace. When I come into a room, I light it up with love first, then peace. Love, truth, peace, then freedom and justice. Because see, I'm going to be free to move around. And if them principles violated, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I got to administer justice. Justice got to take its course. This is universal law that governs all events. See, stay in spirit. You stay in spirit, man. See, once you in spirit, you have to be in spirit, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Once you in that spirit hand, you cannot be plucked out. You feel what I'm saying? There is no death and no end to the spirit that created everything that is, was, and evermore will be. That's called family. See, when God created a family, He created trees, birds, bees, everything. When man learned to live in harmony with everything and stop being afraid of stuff and sending that vibration throughout the ethers of the universe. See, if you send out that vibration of unconditional love, peace can be still. The more we come together and put out that vibration of unconditional love, the more peace will be still and the more we can calm the storm. But we have to calm that storm together. See, when Jesus was in that boat and it was getting rough and it was stormy, He said, peace be still. And everybody was still. The water was still. The sky was still. The fish was even at peace. And I came to y'all in love. And right there, I'm going to leave y'all in peace. Have a blessed and positive day. Like, share, and subscribe. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And it's a lot of work that's going to be done. Have a blessed day. I'm out.